Hello, welcome in everyone. Thank you for joining me. We've got a good one today. We are going to go through and make a custom tactic for Inter Miami FC. With, of course, all of the updated signings. This is one I'm really excited to get into because it's just fun playing with Messi on FIFA, isn't it, really? So, yeah, how you all doing? Welcome in, Even, Felipe, Ufi, Yellow Flash, Hostrag, welcome in, guys. Good to have you all along. Really looking forward to this one. We've not done one of these live streams where we actually create a tactic for quite a few months now. It was probably like the Christmas tree one the last time we did one. Viper, welcome in, mate. Yellow Flash, I'm good. How are you? How are you all doing? Exciting weekend for... well, British football fans as football does return. Good, mate. Karen, welcome in. Lewis, Ricardo. Let me know how the audio is, guys, as well. Is the music loud enough? Am I loud enough? And then we can get into it. Still having some issues with the camera quality, which is really annoying. Because it's not a problem with the camera, and the gameplay looks good. It's just the camera when you're live streaming. It's very strange. So, trying to find out what the issue is there. Kevin, Adam, welcome along. You better be playing Kick and Rush. Audio is good. Thank you. I'm also using streaming with a new PC. So, I expect some wrinkles. I do expect some wrinkles. Welcome in. Perfect audio, thank you, my friend. Viper, Arsenal beat Man City to Community Shield today on Pens 4-1. Yeah, I've just seen. I didn't watch the game. The only game I've watched is I watched Leicester and Coventry earlier on. That was a really exciting game. Coventry unlucky. Coventry very unlucky, honestly. Very impressed with them. So, yeah. So as we'll get into it. Before we do, actually, just want to ask you guys if you've been to any football this weekend. Let me know. I know Adam has been to the mighty Ashton Gate to watch them and Preston. But any of us, welcome in. Hostrag, welcome in. Good to have you. With regards to the system itself, naturally, we are going to go for something that's going to suit the likes of Messi and Busquets and Alba. We want this, I guess, progressive style of play. Obviously you've got Martino, who's manager as well, so we expect him to carry over a lot of the principles that he has employed in his career and when he was at Barcelona as well. So we are going to go for something that's going to be very possession minded. Interested to hear your thoughts on Iraola at Bournemouth. So good and bad. Like, one, it's extremely harsh on Gary O'Neill, in my opinion, because he did a really good job. I thought Bournemouth were going down. Don't forget, when he got that job, they'd just been absolutely trounced by Liverpool. What was it, on 9-0? So he's done a really good job. He's been really harshly treated. However, I do think Iraola is actually a good appointment, to be honest. I think he's going to surprise some people. I mean, it's very easy to kind of say, because obviously people are annoyed about the Gary O'Neill sacking, that he's going to do terrible, but I think it could be okay. Could be okay. What about you? What we got? Ideally, who would be the first team you would recreate in FC24? We seem to have a tradition that we just do Guardiola teams to start off. However, if he's going to continue to do this, whatever it is, this 3-2-4 or 3-6-1, it can't be replicated in FIFA. It really can't. Not accurately. So it might change. We'll have to see. But yeah. So it's usually always Guardiola's Man City that we cover first. The one year I did Bayern Munich. I think it was Hansi Flick's Bayern Munich. So we'll see. Went to the New Lawn to watch Salford demolish the Eco Merchants. Oh, that's cool though. That's good. Good to hear it. The Eco Merchants. Go to stadium on Wednesday to see Benfica versus Porto Super Cup final. That's cracking. That's really, really good. Is that Benfica or Porto side? Let me know. So with the formation, I think we are going to go for I'm going to try a 4-3-3 first. Maybe we'll have 2 different systems at some point. But we're going to tweak it. So what I would like, ideally, is Messi, rather than being on the wing, I want him as a central attacking midfielder now. So with that in mind, we're going to bring him into the central areas. And then we're obviously going to move him up. In fact, what I might do is I might have him as a ram, because then he might just get into the half channels and half spaces more. So we'll go with ram. And we're really just going to let him do whatever he wants, pretty much. Now, with the fullbacks, I'm going to try something different here. One thing I've never done when trying to replicate an inverted fullback is put them up to wing back, and I know some people have been adamant that it works. So, as Alba, I want as my inverted fullback, whereas Yedlin, I want as the attacking fullback. I'm just wondering, if I've got an attacking fullback on the same side as Messi, it might be wise to switch them around. So maybe... Oh, but then I want him on his left foot. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. GG King, welcome in. Glad to have you along. Sasha says, sorry I couldn't come to your reaction video, but what do you think about the part of the Busquets and pressing, etc.? Yeah, we spoke about that. I think for people who are like newcomers to FIFA or kind of casual players, it's good. But for people who want full control over their tactics, it's not so good, because then if you use a custom style rather than one of the pre-made ones, your coaches don't get XP and therefore don't develop. So yeah, for us, any kind of, you know, hardcore fans will be not so good. But yeah, what do you think about Ancelotti's new Real Madrid 4-4-2 system with Bellingham as a false 9? I've not watched any of Real Madrid's pre-season friendly so far, but that would be interesting to have him as a false 9. He can play anywhere, he really can. You could stick him in goal and he'd do a job. So, you know, I remember when he was at Blues, they had him out on the left at first, then they had him up front, then he was holding midfield, then he was attacking midfield. He's everywhere. So yeah, Dewsbury Hall was class in that game. Yes, that was a coming of age performance. That was. He needed that. He really needed that. He was really good. Really good. Did some tweaks to Enrique's Barca tactics to make an Enrique Guardiola hybrid. You should let us know. Let us know what that looked like. So, what am I going to do about Messi here? Obviously, we want him to stay forward, but I'm a little bit conscious that if we've got an attacking fullback on this side with him, it doesn't complement him very well. But if we have him over on this side, kind of conscious of his... basically, I like to get Messi into on the right, and you cut in onto his left, and that's when you have a lot of fun with him. So, this is going to be an issue. What we could do is maybe have Busquets as an RDM. Oh, no, the game obviously won't let us do that, will it, without messing about with things. So we'll go with him at RDM. Can be centre back. It looks really weird. Right, let's start again. Let's go back to the 4-3-3 holding. And we'll start again. Right, so Busquets here. Messi will go in, not there. He'll go in here. I think we'll switch these around. So, you know what? What I'll try is I will attempt at first to have Messi on the same side as this overlapping fullback. Put Alba there. And Yedlin. Maybe we try have both of them as inverted. Let's see how it goes. Right, so this is the lineup, by the way, that I've ultimately decided on. I've obviously made the transfers. We've got a couple here. We've got Facundo Farias, who I would potentially like to have in instead of Martinez. I know they've been playing Martinez in pre-season, but he looks kind of fun. So we'll experiment with both of them. What's the chat saying? Are you watching the Inter Miami game today? No. I didn't even know they were playing because I checked the fixtures. I'm presuming it's a friendly. because I checked the fixtures and I couldn't find any MLS games on today, which was weird. Finn Hammond, welcome in. Good to have you along, my friend. And is it Avivi Daniel? Loving this. Thank you, my friend. So, this is 4-3-3, and for anyone who has joined late, what I did mention was that we basically, one, want Messi as more central than instead of on the wing. So we've got him as a ram in this case, so he still stays in the half channels. And two, one thing I've never tried is for inverted fullbacks. Some people have said in the past, I think Matty Zucks might have been bigging this one up on the subreddit. If you want inverted fullback, push them up to wing back and then move their position inside and then have them on as inverted. So we're going to give that a try. So this is currently as it looks. Now, with our tactical thing, I really love constant pressure. However, with the likes of Messi, with Busquets, we don't really have the stamina to do that. Martinez, only 54 stamina. So we may have to go press after possession loss instead. The depth, I want a high line, and we can do that because they've got a fairly fast defence. You know, you've got Yedlin and Alba here, who've still got pace, mid-80s, and then you've also got Miller here, who's also 81. And then even Kristoff is 65, which is like average for a centre-back. So I like what we've got in terms of being able to play that high line. So we're going to push this up. Let's start off with 100. And if we find it's too much, we'll work our way down. Basically, width, we are going to have this. Try 30. The lowest it can be on balance. Build-up play will be slow build-up. Chance creation will be possession. With the width, we are going to decrease this a lot. We need these inverted fullbacks to really come in. Let's go with 10. Free kicks will have 2. Try something different. Corners, we'll go 4. Players in the box, who do we want? So we want these front men, we want Messi, potentially Messi, that's 4. Gregor maybe, as that box-to-box midfielder. We'll go with 7. That should give us roughly 4 to 5 players. What's the chat saying? You said something about using custom tactics on how it affects player development. Yeah, so someone asked about career mode with the new features for FC24. You were able to have these preset custom tactics like tiki-taka or kick and rush, etc., like a philosophy, and you get coaches that suit that. However, you're limited to what you can use in terms of your custom tactics. So if you want tiki-taka, I think you have to have a high line, or if you want wing play, you have to have it wide, like the width 70 onwards. So obviously that gives you less control over the tactics. So if you want to use custom, which a lot of us will, it then means your coaches don't get XP and therefore don't develop. So it is a little bit of an issue actually, I think, for like more hardcore FIFA players like us. Apparently Napoli is returning to eafc 24 as a licensed club, says Master Julie, so that will be cool. It'd be nice if we could get all the Serie A teams in, really. I think the Milan clubs have signed an exclusive deal with Konami for some reason. Eddie, welcome in. Good to have you, my friend. New builder, will Okan Buruk's Galatasaray be made anytime soon? That has been in the last like 5, 6, 7 votes in the Patreon, and it just doesn't get close to winning, unfortunately, so unlikely. I have put it in the votes though, but people just aren't really asking for it. Score prediction for Dallas versus Inter Miami. Good question. I don't know. I can't claim to be an expert on MLS. I really can't. I just don't watch it. The only time I ever watch it and study it is when a couple of times when I've done MLS teams, like we did LAFC last year, for example, and that's the only time I really see it. So I cannot claim to be an expert. Right, so with this system so far, let's have a look at the instructions. Naturally, with the keeper, we want comes to crosses and sweeper keeper. With the two centre-backs, I'm just wondering whether we should try step up, which I don't do very often these days. Let's see how everything else shapes up first. So, the two fullbacks. We want Alba to be inverted. And attacking runs can be stay back whilst attacking. Busquets is going to be naturally our deep line playmaker. So we're going to have a deep line playmaker. He'll be stay back whilst attacking. Defensive position is going to be cover centre. And then his defensive behaviour, we will go with cut passing lanes. I don't like to go on man type mark unless I have two defensive mids. When I have one, you're obviously often at a numerical disadvantage, so I prefer to kind of go cut passing lanes. Gregor is going to be, I think, our box-to-box midfielder. So we'll have him on get forward for attacking support. He'll be on get into the box for the cross. He can be on cover wing. And he can also go... Ooh, do we have him on drift wide to help support the wide men? Let's give it a try. Now, Messi will obviously be on stay forward. Naturally. And he will also be on free roam. And this will just get him everywhere, really. We'll just get him on the ball as much as possible. Support on crosses we will have on balanced. Sometimes it might be better to have him as more that advanced pivot. Now, with the wide men, these two are naturally going to create that width, stay on the touchline. So we're going to have them on stay wide. We're going to have them on come back on defence. Support runs can be getting behind. And then support on crosses getting to the box of the cross. So we're going to have that for both of them. Now, one thing that is annoying, the wide men aren't particularly very good. I would say this is a weakness of the team in FIFA. So Stephanie looks a little bit better, but he's not a natural wide man. I've already put him out here just for needs must, really. And Taylor on the other side also isn't brilliant. But ultimately, they've not got a whole lot more going for them in these wide areas. So that's a little bit annoying. A little bit annoying. So yeah, G-Moto, he looks okay. I'll have him in the side. I wonder if he'll be a better box-to-box man. No, not particularly. What's the chat saying? I remember Neil Wood, Salford City losing the Patreon vote and I was gutted. Yeah, didn't get very... yeah, it wasn't very popular suggestion. Coming back to what you said about the preset tactics, I think you can customise them, but within certain preset requirements. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I was kind of getting at. Alba is an inverted fullback. He has to be overlapping, though. That's his trademark, I feel like. Well, it was, but I don't know. As he gets older in age, I think he'd be better. He'd be better served, you know. Okay, then. Let's try it, shall we? So we'll have him as the attacking fullback, and then Yedlin can be the inverted fullback. And let's see. Let's give it a shot. I don't want them both getting forward, and ultimately Yedlin is faster, which is part of the reason why he's just an attacking fullback, isn't he? Really. So yeah, we'll give that a shot. We'll give that a shot. Who was it who said that? GG King. Try Farias on the wing. Who said that? Hostrag. Yes. Right. Okay. Let's see what is. So it's low defensive work rate, which isn't great. Stamina only 73. Might be an issue. What foot is he? Right. So we could have him on the left. Okay. Let's. Hang on. Do I want to use him instead of Martinez up front first? Go on then, let's give that a try. Ostrag, we will give that a try. Martinez I like as the front man because he's really a complete forward. Even though he's only 5'8", he's got 89 jumping, and he's heading and finishing fine. So I think I would prefer him as that complete forward. With regards to his instructions, we are going to have him on stay central. His defensive support can be basic. Got to think about the fact that Messi won't be tracking back. Sometimes it might form a 4-4-2 out of possession. And then his runs can be mixed. We'll start off with mixed. So, once I back out, this will... I don't know if anyone else has noticed this. See how it rearranges the entire team? Once you've saved the team sheet, I have to deal with this every single tactics video. It's so annoying. Like everyone, literally almost everyone is out of position. Martinez back there. Gregor can go here. Stefanelli there. And then Farias there. And then when you back out, it works. So I'm presuming we're going to have Messi as captain. Would make sense. And he'll also just take every single set piece as well. Like, yeah. Apart from penalties, only 75 penalties. Okay. All right. So yeah. Let's go with this. Any suggestions before I go into my first game? Let me know in the chat now. Master Julius, did you watch the Community Shield final? I did not. As I mentioned earlier, you probably weren't in the stream then. The only game I've watched today was Leicester and Cov, which was a good exciting game. Ricardo, I always have one winger with low defensive to use as a counter-attack target since he doesn't run back. That's fair. In this case, though, obviously we've got Messi on stay forward, so he'll be that extra body up front, which is the thinking here. New builder, do you think Iniesta being into Miami, and if so, who are you replacing the team as an attacking midfielder? Oh, I've not heard. Is that an actual rumour? I've not heard that. If so, it would be really, really tough to get him in there as well. I mean, field three of Messi and Busquets and Iniesta. There isn't a lot of energy in there. Maybe it could work. Maybe you have Messi as a false nine. Maybe you put him up front. That could work. It would be a cool story, though, wouldn't it? It really would. Grace Sheridan says, I'm currently doing a Man United career mode. Should I use a 5-2-3 and make Casemiro a CB, or use 4-3-3 false 9 and put Casemiro a drop between defenders? Yeah, I'll go with that instead. I would absolutely go with that instead. I think he's better served just ahead of the defensive line when out of possession, because he's essentially going to screen that back line and protect them more. So, yeah. Master Julius, are there any leagues that are currently not in FC genre that you wish would be implemented within the game? I'd love to see the National League added. What else? What other leagues? What other leagues would I like to see added? A couple of the ones like Serbia, Croatia, they've got a couple of decent teams, particularly Serbia with some history. I know sometimes those teams are in because of the Champions League. I don't know. What about you? What leagues would you guys like in? Let me know. We're going to go away because we'll go and play against a team who have their stadium, whose stadium is in the game. So maybe LAFC, maybe. Will be a good start. If we can get there. I'll tell you one thing, I do like the kits, the pink and the black. Very, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. What else are people saying before we get in? Ostrag, you can try or test something insane. So what I normally do is have both wingers on balance, putting them on come short and free roam and get in the box. Yeah. That's cool, but that's like an ultra extreme possession. Definitely. Oh, a bit of processing issues there. Do apologise. Oh dear, oh dear. That's very, very poor. Let me tweak with this a minute. Let me tweak with this just 1 minute. See what we got here. Like I say, I am on a new PC for the first time. So there will be wrinkles. There will definitely be wrinkles. Let's see if this works. In the meantime, we've got some league suggestions. Second division for Netherlands, yes. Portugal, Belgium, yes. We just need more second divisions in general, really. That would be nice. Just to add more thing to the league. You know what I mean? We back? Are we back? Finally, I think we have got it all sorted out now. As I say, on the new PC, so there will be some wrinkles. Unfortunately, we've lost a lot of viewers, but thank you to all those of you who have stuck it out. Ufi, Yellow, Master Duelist, appreciate you. For anyone who is interested, it was plugged into my BIOS USB port rather than just a regular USB port. My Elgato, that is. So if anyone does end up live streaming, for future reference, GG King, welcome. I was panicking there for a minute. I thought I was going to have to shut down the whole stream. Thought we were going to be in a little bit of trouble. Let me just check to make sure that this is still working. Yo, Hostrag, welcome back. Ironing out all the wrinkles. We are indeed. I wish you could have done this in testing. Sound isn't there. Okay, bear with me. Uno momento. Yeah, the sound should be okay. You're not on mute, are you? There we go. That'll be a bit better. That will be a little bit better. Right, so sound is okay. It's just El Gato. Let's try some things to get it working again. Right. Right. This should be good to go. Kevin underscore. Welcome in. Right. This will be my last attempt. Now, if this doesn't work, then we'll have to abort. But let's see. Just a quick mention for those of you who've joined late or just joined. This is the system we've tested out. This is the first game we're playing. We wanted Messi in kind of like a central role, so we've got him as a ram. So this is the team. We've got the two centre-backs. We've got two wing-backs, Alba and Yedlin. Busquets as defensive midfielder. And Gregor at central midfielder. Then Messi as a ram. And then striker, right wing, left wing. These are the tactics. Naturally, we are going for more of a possession-orientated system. Something a little bit more patient, though, as opposed to kind of a vertical possession system. Also, guys, yeah, let me know on sound is okay for me. Yep, it's good. Thank you very much, guys. Please, 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 please. Can you try my suggestions on the wingers? Yeah, well, we'll have a look. We'll see how this system works out first. Yeah, so these are the custom tactics for the team. Free kicks, corners, players in the box, width on 10, possession, slow build-up, 100 depth, 30 press after possession loss. For the, player instructions, comes for crosses and sweeper keeper. For the goalkeeper, two centre-backs, we're keeping them as it is for now. With the full-backs, we've got Yedlin as more of an inverted player, so he's on stay back while attacking and inverted, but then Alba will be on join the attack and overlap. Busquets will be on cut passing lanes, stay back while attacking, cover centre and deep line playmaker. Also, yes, guys, please keep me updated on the sound, because they've got me paranoid now if there's an issue with the sound. So I am thinking about it. Gregor is the box-to-box midfielder. So he's on get forward, get into the box with the cross. He's on drift wide and then cover wing. Messi is on stay forward, balanced crossing runs, free roam, normal interceptions. Both the wingers are the same. Got him on come back on defence, stay wide, get in behind and get into the box with a cross. And then with Martinez, we've got stay central, mixed attacking runs, and then basic defence support. So, let's give this a shot, shall we? And pray to God that the stream just works, just holds on. Right. One thing that's really fun about the MLS is, and why people should try, is the broadcast package. As you can see, it's something a little bit different, a little bit funky, and it's cool. It's very cool. Right, so Alba. Farias. Can we get that reverse pass in to Martinez? Not quite. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Bit of a mess up from the keeper there. Do you play modded FIFA? No, I haven't played in modded FIFA for a couple of years now, actually. I can't really tell you why, to be honest. I'd heard a lot of bad things about FIFA. I wasn't particularly au fait on it, though. I don't really know what happened. I'd heard something about that there was accusations that he'd stolen the mod from Paul 2K. So yeah, that was kind of why I just laid off it, really. I don't know if any of you guys know any more about that than me. But yeah, that's why I don't play it. But yeah, it would be definitely good if you got a PC good enough for it. Oh, the reverse pass nearly comes off then. And how's our counter press? Not up to much. That will be a drawback with a midfield of Messi and Busquets, the likes, and just not a whole lot of stamina in general, really, in this team. That will be an issue. But yeah. Does anyone else play modded FIFA whilst we're at it? Has it changed much since... Oh, we've got a run on there. Lacking a little bit of movement. We've got a lovely run there. Oh, he's offside. God's sake. Try Gene instead of Steph next. Will the gameplay have your own sliders or default? It is my own sliders at this moment in time. Yeah, so Gene's here. Oh, we'll give him a try. His stamina isn't brilliant, which does kind of pull me off. And his weak foot is only 3-star. Stefan Led is his 4, which is why I had Steph there. Is Messi the only player in the game with low work rates? No, there will be others. There are others. I remember Balotelli always used to have low work rate. Wait a minute. Is that even offside? I can't remember. You know. Since Jordi and Messi are both in the half space, should Stefanelli be on stay wide and come short, maybe, to be a wide possibility? He's on stay wide, but he's on getting behind because the two wingers are going to be the ones who are penetrating. There's a bit of a Man City vibe, I suppose, to this system, really, in a way. Right then, finally we get the ball onto him. Can we shift that one out wide to Farias? Yes, we can. Some lovely, well-worked patterns. Oh, that was a penalty. That was a penalty all day long. It took him out. Dear me. Right, Gregor Martinez. Oh. He's going to get sent off. See, the problem is with this now is that it gives us... oh, God. It gives us a bit of an advantage and you don't get as much of a true sense of the system itself. So it's actually a little bit annoying, more than anything. Can you suggest a formation for Chelsea career mode with the current signings making up the squad? Oh, God. I mean, they've got so many players and signings. They'd try any system, really. I mean, the striker department, they're light, so one with maybe like a false 9. Maybe try the total football system, the 3-4-3-1. With Messi here, we are just... Yeah, you know what? Let's just pass this off. Let's just pass this off. Switch out wide. Right, let's go again. Oh dear. God, watch that. Yedlin needs to track that run there, which he hasn't. Very DeAndre Yedlin thing to do though. Nice, nicely well won. Oh. Gregor Martinez. Oh, why did I play that pass? Oh, they're pressing well. Look at that. It's nice. It's good. Want more of it, please. Get that one out wide. Oh, that's a lovely run from Martinez. Couldn't quite get it under his control. It's good counter pressing though. Messi. There we go. There we go. That's the run. Lovely ball, Gregor. Oh, good save. Good save. Nice trim. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Gone a bit extreme with it. I hope that in the next FIFA you can push your centre backs more forward. That would make tactics much easier. Yeah, if you could just if the instructions would just work, that'd be nice. Let's go. Short corner. Here. Nice. Onto his right. Ah, oh, not great. Oh, that's the run. Whoa. That was an over-the-top through ball, by the way. What camera setting? We are using the EA Sports Game Cam. It is exclusive to the current gen consoles. So if you are on Xbox One or PS4, unfortunately you won't be able to get it. I think it's a default one, actually. Nice. Really nice. There's a good run there. Oh, can't quite get it to him. Oh. Still got on 4-minute halves. I really should increase that a little bit. Or is it 5-minute halves? But yeah. So, we absolutely destroying possession, as you can see, but not a whole lot of chances. There's like a little bit of penetration. I'd also say I'm messing around a little bit. Making some mistakes. Right. That's a nice run. Oh, he's offside again. That's twice. Twice now. They should add an intensity bar, which is just how aggressive they are and how many tackles they do. It's really needed CPU and everything. That's a really good suggestion, that is, Hostrag. They should add an intensity bar. That would be very good. Chiellini. Too predictable. At some point, they've got to be confident enough to just cross it in. Nice, that's lovely. There's a lovely run on there to Martinez. Oh no, it's Gregor, it's not Martinez. It's manual shooting, by the way, that's what I missed. So, finally, that's the first clear-cut chance of the game. Really nicely worked. Having that box-to-box midfielder is huge. It is absolutely huge for this system because it just adds an extra element of penetration. So yeah, that is absolutely huge. I would, if you've got this kind of messy role that we have. Oh, did that a little bit too late, unfortunately. Here's a question for you guys. If you were to pick one MLS team to do a career mode with, who would it be and why? As we intercept the ball. Ah, Martinez is offside. Your winger is more offside than Richarlison. Yeah, it's not just him, though. Not just him. Oh, that's so tight. So tight. I am trying to keep an eye on this position of the wing-backs, by the way. I want to see how it works with them on inverted whilst they're at wing-back. What you can see, though, is this. We'll go back onto this. What we spoke about before. You will notice this this 4-4-2 system. So as you can really see there. There we go. We've got this 4-4-2 system. So with Messi on stay forward, any kind of attacking midfielder on stay forward, you're going to get them really in line with the forward, the centre forward. So that's really helpful for things like pressing. Now that they've signed great players, got to be into Miami, says Yellow Flash. Definitely. LAFC is a fun one for me, I'd say, because of obviously the stadium. I really like the kits and stuff. The problem is that they've, obviously because they've already won the league, it's a little bit easy. So, yeah, it's one of them. Oh, that was close. Oh, Cifuentes. He's now moved to Rangers, but I didn't do the transfers for everyone else. I just did him for Inter Miami. So just bear that in mind. Messi out wide to Stefanelli, who finally is not offside. Yedlin. Busquets. Out wide, Stefanelli. That's nice. Now we're looking for a cutback here. We've got one of Martinez. It's blocked. Oh, close with that interception. Very close with that interception. Yedlin. He's on it there. Miller. Gregor. Alba. Here we go. Right now, the space has really opened up here. Martinez. Oh, it's a poor, poor pass. Very poor indeed. That's a lovely play. That's a really nice pattern there. Farias is going to go on his own. Oh, it's unlucky. Very unlucky. Is this Martinez from Atlanta United? Yes, it is. It is indeed. Got some good suggestions for MLS teams. I will have a look shortly. Don't you worry. This is giving the ball away. There's a lovely run on there. It's a decent touch. Cutting back. Busquets. Oh, save from McCarthy. Oh, that's a lovely pass through to Vela. Miller's been dragged over to this side. Yedlin recovers well. Alba showing for it. Oh, wasn't a great pass there from Farias. Nice, great interception from Alba. Here we go then. Got to cut that back. Oh. See, that's the problem with one of the things that I've kind of pointed out about the gameplay on this is that fake shots just don't fake them out, ever. Like, you do a fake shot and it just doesn't, they just don't flinch at all. As we're in a little bit of trouble here. Oh dear. Oh dear. What a save. What a save. Get it away. Just get it away. Right, so sorry that was not a great game. If he's ever going to blow it for full time, finally. What we say, GG King, don't know we're doing M&S Primo, but somehow I like LA Galaxy because of the past players in their kit, yes, and they've got their game, their stadium on the game as well, which is huge. What's got? I'd be LA Galaxy when you did best career mode to do in FIFA 22. I was a bit surprised and it has interesting players to sign and a pretty good history, especially with the line. Yes, so yeah, definitely. We obviously did the video covering them. Yeah, they've obviously had a bit of a fall from grace recently. But, yeah, definitely. So, that match was a draw in the end. I'm surprised about the possession. It was 71% at the end of the first half. And in the second half, it's dropped down to 56. It didn't feel like that at all. It felt like we were completely dominant for the most part. Created a couple of good chances. What's his name? Gregor should have scored with that one. Let's go again. Let's go again. Is there any tweaks that I'd like to make to this system? Gonçalo Ramos to PSG. Going to be tough for us to find Gonçalo's replacement. Oh, you'll be fine. Benfica find players out the backside. They really do. Tremendous. Been playing FIFA 19 again recently and can say I find the game playing more fun and better in my opinion. That's really interesting. I didn't think there'd be a whole lot of difference between this one and FIFA 19, but I suppose you do have the new generation, so it will be different in that regard. But yeah. So with regards to this system, I would like constant pressure, but we've just not really got the stamina in the team for it, to be honest. I think it was Hostrag was mentioning about having the wingers on free roam and come short. We do lose a lot of penetration though, and we lose all of our width, which is an issue. So I'm not totally sure about that one. I don't think there's a lot really that we need to change, to be honest. Just think maybe because the only real issue there was with that was that we were kind of struggling to create chances at times. By the way, guys, let me know if you prefer this view or so I just told a really funny story and no one heard it. It's really annoying. Don't know if I want to say it again now. But yeah, thanks for letting me know, guys. Do appreciate it. I've not got my mic added to the sources, which is why. As I say, there will be wrinkles on this one. Messi out wide. Farias. Cut it back in. There's Messi. And there, finally, is a goal. Nicely well worked. We've got the width for Farias as that winger. And it allows Messi, it drags out the opposition fullback. And then he can just storm into that area. Nice, really nice. What do we have? Let's get the does he know meme in here. Yeah. So, my funny story was that would you add a defensive and attacking game plan to Inter Miami? Yes, I would potentially have a constant pressure one on attacking. But my funny story was I saw a tweet the other day. And it was someone, I can't remember exactly what it said, but it was about Sergio Busquets. And they were like, it's really funny how, since he's moved to MLS, you'll see where Busquets checks his shoulder to see what's around him, receives the ball facing his own goal, and then checks his shoulder another 2 to 3 times in absolute shock that the press still hasn't arrived. And it was just really funny. It really tickled me. Because it was true, I was noticing it in the highlights. Speaking of which, it's a nice ball, Farias. What's going on here? Just give... Oh, goodness sake. turn off scoreboard. Why is Messi 30? He should be number 10. Yeah, that's a good question. What's I'm saying? Turn off scoreboard and maybe try putting into 3D radar or turn off radar if you want to slow the game down a bit. Well, how does that? How would that slow it down? Let me know, mate. Let me know. Did you change the gameplay sliders or will you change them? No, these are still the same from version 3 that I'm using at the minute, and I doubt that we will change them again because it's August now, isn't it? So, yeah. Base will be out soon in a couple of weeks. Whether or not I'll be lucky enough to get one, get a code as Canada makes a good save, we shall see. All right, you guys, you hoping for the beta? Let me know. Right. Oh, that ball's taken an eternity to get here. Jordi Alba out wide. See, I really love this setup with where you've got the two wingers on stay wide and you've got like maybe the inverted fullbacks. It just completely changes the complexion of it because they're stretching that game out so wide, and it's just tremendous. It really is. The shape is lovely. A joy at times. It really is. Busquets. Oh, for God's sake. Thankfully, he's there. Oh, for God's sake. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, Lim wins. Going to storm forward. Not a whole lot of options. Not a whole lot of support here. Messi's there. Chilling. Can we slide it through to him? Yes, we can. He's going to dink it. Oh, he's hit the bar. He's hit the bar and he gets taken out. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a lovely, lovely goal. Really would. How's the sound? Let me know. What's going on here? Free kick. Oh, right, okay. I'm not very good at free kicks on this game, I'll be honest with you. So I'll just ding this. I'm just going to ding this. Oh, you can't, can you? Because it... Oh, for God's sake. Let's just drive this. Oh! Jesus. Cannoned off the bar, Farias. Oh, what a shame. Let's have a quick look at the replay of that chance, if we can get back to it. If we'll ever get back to it. Here we go then. Yedlin storming forward. Messi just peels off at the end here. Lovely slot through to him. Keeps it up. Oh. What a shame. What a shame that is. And then, yeah, let's have a look at this Farias strike as well. Bang. Oh. Skims off the crossbar. Unlucky. Very unlucky. Will you be using ref cam next year? No. No. Oh, bit of an awkward bounce. Need some options here. Gregor, Messi, Yedlin. It's very stretched at this moment in time, isn't it? Look at it. Jesus. Guys, you just need to calm down. Just need to calm down a little bit. Oh, it's another red card. Oh, dear me. Oh. For any of you who have joined late, there was a red card last game as well. Can we get that running behind? Yes, we can. Oh, lovely. Across goal. Oh. FIFA just doesn't lend itself to those tiki-taka goals. It just doesn't like you scoring them. Lovely interception from Busquets. Messi driving forward, looking to slot that one through to Gregor, and there it is. That's a really nice goal. Lovely reverse pass. And it is 2-0. And it all starts with that interception from, I think it was Busquets. And that box-to-box midfielder, as we've mentioned already, is just so instrumental when you've got this kind of Messi role. What 4-3-1 tactic would you recommend for Pochettino's new Chelsea tactics? I don't know. I mean, I've not seen them play in pre-season, and pre-season isn't anything to go off with systems anyway. Like, I wouldn't put anything into it. But if you want a Pochettino thing, I'd try and replicate his older systems that I've covered with Tottenham or PSG. Try and get kind of the principles in place. Need half time, really. A red card again, yes. Yes, GG King, indeed. Another red card. 2 red cards in each game for LAFC. They're just needless slide tackles at times. Really are. So stats are looking good. 64% possession. Only created 4 shots, but I mean, I feel like we created a couple of good chances, to be honest. So it's going good. I'm really enjoying this system, I'll be honest with you. I think even if so you had an even better team, a high rated team as well, this would be really fun. Really fun. Nice. Lovely drop with the shoulder. Stefanelli trying to make that run. Busquets. Just probing for an opening, but there's not really a whole lot on. I just need someone to kind of peel off within the half space, to be honest. That will, of course, be a drawback when you are using possession and you've only got 2 players on getting behind. But if you have so many on getting behind, it obviously becomes a little bit kind of samey. So, yeah. That's why we try to alter it a bit. Oh, Alba's going to get caught out here. One thing I am curious to know is, do any of you guys have any favoured tactics that we've recreated on the channel this year? Are there any in particular that you really like? Any recreations? Or it doesn't have to be a recreation, maybe one of my own tactics. We had the Total Football one, we had the Lower League one. Let me know. I'm curious to see kind of which system people play the most, really. Stefanelli looks to cut it back onto his left. Is that handball? Yes, it is indeed. Now we're in a thing. Right. Looking for knuckle, really. Oh no, maybe we'll go inside Cole. I'm not very good at free kicks, as I say. So this probably isn't going in. No. I thought when I put free power bar on it, you know. Busquets slow to get across. Oh dear, oh dear. Cifuentes. Oh my god. Someone stop him. Jesus. Messi storming forward. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Chiellini ain't going to keep up with him. Oh. I'm not over mad on those sort of goals. It's too much space. Just feels a bit exploity. So not a whole lot of satisfaction out of that one, unfortunately. So what are your favourite tactics that we have used on the channel so far then. Yellow Flash says, my favourite you created this year was a Nagelsmann one, yes. Bielsa's leads in FIFA 19. Possession game in FIFA is kind of diff with goals except for AI. 4-3-3 Xavi tactics, says Noir Vigilante. Yes, very fun indeed. Very fun to use. Any team that is using something else than a 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3, which you covered, I loved. It's GG King. Mauricio Sarri's 4-3-3 Napoli tactics was more fun when looking at the tactics package. It's very suitable and enjoyment in it. No wonder it's not for online play. Yeah, exactly. Obviously, Sarri's, you know, number 1 and 2, isn't he, in the tactics package? Unbelievable. Just so fun. So fun. Part of those ratings, though, I should say, which is something I'm looking to change for next year, is they're really based on whether I would pick them. So a lot of them are down to kind of my personal preferences and enjoyment. It's not necessarily like what's just the most successful system or the best recreation. So I'm really looking for the next tactics package on Patreon for next year to add something where we have 2 ratings, and one is kind of the star rating, so it accumulates all the star ratings together, and the other one is kind of my own rating, which is what I would choose to play, and bears in mind the fact that I have certain preferences. So yeah. Oh dear. Just gets away from him. Right. Let's go. Martinez. This is going to be a lovely goal if we can score this one. Messi. Can we dink him? Oh, he's hit the bar again. He's gone in. Oh, is it offside? What's he giving here? Offside. Messi, that's twice now. Messi's had a dink. 1-on-1 with the keeper, and they've both hit the bar. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, that would have been a lovely goal. Really nice. Really nice work. Worked. Good pattern. As you'll see, the empty seats. Fans starting to empty. See, this is one thing that is good about FIFA, like the fans and stuff and those sort of visual elements. They're the best at that compared to Konami. Really good. Martinez. Looking to feed it through. Oh dear. Right. Coming into the end of the game now. Been much better this time around as we're kind of getting used to the system. Things just get better, don't they? There's a ball. Through to Farias. He's onside, timed it beautifully well, and there's a fourth. And that, my friends, is a lovely goal. Ricardo, I'm a 4-1-2-1-2 guy. Would that be narrow or wide? Would love you to do more Bielsa tactics. Definitely. Norwegian boy, thoughts about round 1 of the championship? Great question. Trying to think any standouts. QPR, mate. QPR. Oh my god. Falling apart. What else we got? We see more fans leaving now. Obviously the Blues drew. Decent performance. It was okay. Baggies losing. That's a big one. Plymouth getting their win 3-1 against Neil Warnock to Huddersfield. Yeah, it was good. What about you? What about your thoughts? Wow, this ground is really empty now. In Luis Enrique Barca tactics, would you recommend Kimpembe, Milian or Lucas Hernandez as an LCB? As Noob Builder? Well, I don't know Milian, but the other two, yeah, either. Norwegian boy, I said since last season, QPR will fall like Bradford. Yeah, I mean, they're in huge trouble. I quite like the opponent of Gareth Ainsworth, but at the moment, it's they just can't arrest a slide, can they? You know, they managed to scrape it last season, but it's one one of them. It's tough. It's tough. So let's have a look at these stats. 59% possession, 9 shots compared to 2. That was really fun. Really, really fun. We'll have a look back at the team sheet now and the tactics. I really enjoyed playing with that. Norwegian boy, if KDH leaves Leicester, they will be screwed. Yeah, he was immense today. Absolutely immense. Really, really good. Really, really good. As I said earlier, he needed that performance. Needed it. To get out of the shadow of Madders, of Barnes. So, this is the system. Really enjoyed it. Really, really enjoyed it. Obviously, we could add an attacking game plan, and the only thing I would do to that attacking game plan is I would change press after possession loss to constant pressure. I would say this specific Inter Miami team isn't really cut out for it. You've not really got the stamina, as you can see here. Martin is 54 stamina, Farias 73, Messi is 70, Busquets, Gregor, you know, it's not enough. So if you use a system with another team and they've got more stamina, then definitely add an attacking game plan with constant pressure. These are just the final things if you want to look through, if you haven't seen kind of what we had here. And I'll go through all the instructions and just show you, then obviously you can kind of pause and play and stuff. This will be on demand, available after as well if you want to go back and watch anything. I will hopefully add some chapters to it at some point as well, so you can skip through. And these are the positions as well. Remember, we've got Messi as a ram rather than just a cam. Taylor over Stefanelli, as he's best friends with Leo on the pitch at the moment. Fair enough. The reason why we had Stefanelli there, as I mentioned already, was just the weak foot, really, more than anything. Obviously, he's inverting onto his left, so we wanted a stronger weak foot. You know, he just got better kind of physical stats, stamina, that sort of thing as well. But yeah. So I think we're probably going to round it off there. It's been a really, really fun system. We just had a blast, absolute blast doing this. Thank you so much to you guys for coming and joining in. Really loved it. Sorry about the hiccups, but I promise you we will have them sorted, hopefully, for the next time. Anything else to say? Check out the Patreon. We've got a couple of good exclusive tactics that we've had out this week. We have got the Fantasy Premier League. If you're not signed up for that yet, get in on that. We've got head-to-head in the Classic League. We've got the Fantasy NFL as well. I'm going to release information about that tonight or tomorrow. So get in on that. I love doing that. It's so good. It's so good, especially with the draft and everything. We'll be drafting at the end of this month, so you've got plenty of time to get into that. And yeah, I think we're going to round it off there. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining in. Really appreciate all of you guys contributing, getting into the chat. And yeah, until the next one, we're going to round it off there. Thanks a lot, everyone. And we'll see you soon.